Hello everyone, my name is Bella.Gurung, and for this week I am working as a software developer for a company named the Secure Shore Insurance Company. This company is responsible for managing all the customers' insurance claims throughout the month. So this company is envisioning to modernize the tools that they've been using so far within the company, and for this week, my team has been tasked to come up with a GUI interface prototype that's gonna keep track of all the claim entries the user are gonna enter. So every button click is gonna represent a new claim entry. Moving on to my program, I have declared a package named com secure insurance claim tracker inside the source folder, and this package has two Java classes named launcher and main window. Launcher has the main method for our program. This main method only has one method named invoke later, offered by Swing Utilities. And why we need this method is because we need to make sure all of our Swing related code runs in one single thread. Why? Because Swing code are not safe threaded at all, and we need to make sure it doesn't run on multiple threads. And once we declare this method, we have to override the run method inside it. And inside this run method, I am declaring an instance of main window, and then I am using the show method that I've declared in this class. Moving on to main window, um, initially, beginning from the line number 9, I am implementing Action Listener. This interface comes in handy whenever we are trying to listen for any sort of event that's gonna occur in the tool that we are building for this program. Line number 10, I am declaring an array list of logged entries. This I'm gonna use to save all the counter number later on, and then I am declaring a counter, initializing it to 0, and then I am declaring an object for JFrame. So this is the first thing we need to take care of whenever we are working with a GUI interface. And then I am creating an object of JLabel. The labels are going to be useful for displaying any messages that we want to for the users in that tool. And then I am declaring two buttons, add button and reset button. Down here, line number 18, I'm declaring a constructor for our class, and then I'm setting the properties for our window. And line number 28 is the show method that we are using in the launcher method inside the main method launcher class. I'm sorry. Over here, I'm beginning this method with adding properties for the buttons, add button and the reset button, and I'm adding property for the label, and then I'm declaring the panel. The panel is gonna come in useful for adding all the buttons and labels. So this is what I'm doing down here from line number 43 through 45, and then some final touches for our window, and then finally the action perform, which is gonna listen for the event, and depending on whatever button has been clicked, it's gonna do the work accordingly. So if it's the reset button, it's gonna do the reset action, or if it's the add claim, it's gonna increment the counter and it's gonna display the message to the users accordingly. So I've already ran my program for this presentation, and here's my tool, and this is the title that I've given, Secure Shore Claim Tracker. And every time I click on this button, it's gonna increment the counter. So, and for every multiple of 10, what I'm talking about is, so every claim number that's multiple of 10, it's gonna show a congratulations message. So if I hit 20, it's gonna again show me that message. And if I reset, it's gonna reset everything, including the counter and the array list that I've been talking about. From the business point of view, it's going to be very useful for the entry level employees to keep track of their work, like to see how many claims that they have worked on so far. It's pretty much user friendly as well. So it has user friendly messages, user friendly buttons with the message like what this button is meant for. And from the management side, it's going to be useful for the management to keep track of the work progress of their employees throughout the day. And in conclusion, I'm liking GUI so far since it's very user friendly, very interactive compared to the console output that we've been using so far in Java programming. And for the business, they can enhance this tool. So far, this what I've developed has only two buttons. So in the future, they can add more information like the claim number, the customer information like name, address, or the service rendered or the conclusion of this claim and save it in a database and make it more meaningful. I hope you like my presentation. Thank you.